Hi, Trevor here, reflecting on life through music. Welcome and thank you for stopping by. It's fantastic you are here. Well, I trust you enjoyed my last video on the Black Eyed Peas, and through this song I got a feeling, which in the words of that song, tonight's going to be a good night. I said, why does it have to be a night? Why can't this week be a good week, or this year be a good year, or this life be a good life? It's all about our expectancy and how we look forward to things. So trust you found that one an encouragement. Well, we're going to go on to a lass today that was born in 1981 in Macomb, Mississippi. Songwriting, dancing, actress, and a few other bits and pieces. In fact, she was responsible for the revival of teen pop in the late 1990s, early 2000s. And who are we talking about? Britney Spears. Britney is regarded as the princess of pop. Between 1999 and 2016, there's been 9 studio albums, 5 compilation albums, 3 EPs, 48 singles, 3 remix albums, and 9 box sets. It's estimated that she has sold 100 million albums. That is extremely successful in the scheme of things. That's a figure we need to remember as we look more at Britney Spears today. She's regarded as a pop icon. Icon is a pretty big word to call someone, but she is a pop icon. Billboard Music said she was the 8th biggest artist in the 2000s, and in that same decade, she was one of the best-selling female artists of that decade. Very much to the electro-pop dance genres. Now, we all know how good, in her heyday, Britney Spears, how good-looking she is, how incredible of a dancer she is, how good her voice is, and how her audiences just get swept up with what is a Britney Spears experience. She's known for her energetic and evocative performances, and she very much has introduced that back into the world of music. She's been a major influence on a lot of female artists that have come after her, including Katy Perry, Demi Lovato, Selena Gomez, Billie Eilish, just to say a few. And in 2011, Lady Gaga said of Britney Spears, she taught us how to be fearless. Because Britney Spears just got that attitude about her as on stage. She knows exactly who she is and what she's doing, and people just get swept up into that compellingness that she has. She's been nominated 702 times for various awards and won 372 times. That's an amazing career right there. Billboard Music Awards, a Grammy Award winner, several Grammy nominations, various MTV Awards. She's run a Michael Jackson Vanguard Award. Now that's a very significant award for Britney Spears. And there's a really quite a cool clip coming up in a minute with the two of them. She's also received a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. This girl was born in 1981, so this year she's only 40, right? So what a busy time this lass has had, and what an effect and influence she has had over the world. Not only dancing and singing, but she's also been in some movies, and there's been a lot of tours. Now, when I was thinking about Britney Spears today, and I was reminded about Britney Spears by someone in conversation a little while back, instead of me talking about one of her songs, and we'll get onto her songs in a minute because we have some here, I wanted to talk about the way that stars in this world sometimes treated. Sometimes I find myself in this series having to come to people's defense. And I'm feeling today this is very much the case with Britney Spears. I know people have differing views about who she is and her significance in the world, but all we need to do, and as I've tried to demonstrate in this video, 100 million album sales. You know, it's not just a Britney Spears concert, it's a Britney Spears experience. We seem to demand a lot of our stars these days, and I suppose in lots of ways they need us for them to be successful. But I'm thinking what actually happens is we start to turn them into more than just human beings and turn them into something else. Sure, they do enjoy the star quality about them, but in behind the star, we have human beings. Same feelings and emotions we have, the same ups and downs that we all have. It just seems that when a star goes through an up and a down, it seems to be more so than everybody else. Just imagine you're in a down moment and your down moment is plastered all over the media. How would that make you feel? I know for me I wouldn't feel terribly good about that at all. I'd be wanting to kind of not have that in the world. But it seems to me that when bad things happen in the world of stars, the world just seems to really focus on it incredibly for some reason. And I think Britney Spears has had no shortage of that in her career. But as I keep telling you, we need to look at things positively here as well and look at the fact that she's got 100 million album sales. She's got a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, 372 wins, and the influence she's had on female artists after her. Really, she's got nothing more to prove, and she's only 40 years old this year. So I think even in our own minds, as we're reading in the media about people or on social media, we need to keep a bit of a kindness mindset in our head to say, come on, Britney's a human before she's anything else. And she has made such an incredible influence. Let's treat her with a little bit more respect. And I'm thinking that, we need to think about that with all the people that we meet. We tend to put people as stars up on pedestals. They're just human beings like you and me. And I think sometimes what people need is just that humanness to be there. I'm sure if I bet Britney Spears, I'd be thinking, oh, there she is. But I'd almost be wondering, look, oh, my name's Trevor. What's your name? Let's put a bit of normality back into the world a little bit. Get rid of the star stuff as much and just realise we're all human beings trying to get on the best we can in this world. So let's do that with everyone we meet, not just the stars when we read about them, but everybody that we meet. So I trust that would be encouragement for you today. And if there are any Britney Spears of the team watching this video, just know that I myself have the utmost respect for her and wish her all the best, that is for sure. Well, on to the clips. We do have Baby one more time. This is a massive song for Britney Spears. This came off her debut album of the same name. This album sold 25 million copies. And I thought what I needed to do is to show her live with this particular song, just to show you how big her concerts are, how excited the audience is, the singing, the dancing, the whole thing. It is a Britney Spears experience. So we've got that one. We then I thought we'd go for something a little bit more stripped back, and this is the song Everytime. Came off the album In the Zone from 2003. This is very much a love song ballad. This one was written by Britney Spears, and here you see her without the dancers and without everyone else, just on the stage on her own with a beautiful backed orchestra here as she's singing this song. So I thought I'd put that one there as a bit of a stripped back version for you as well. And before I talked about the Michael Jackson Vanguard Award, and I thought nothing better to show off her whole look on stage and her dancing and everywhere else, as well as the singing, to put her with one of the legends of the music industry, and there's Michael Jackson, the prince or the king of pop. And this is a particular live clip from the 30th anniversary of The Way You Make Me Feel. And here we have Michael Jackson doing his stuff with Britney Spears as well, both sharing the stage, dancing and singing this iconic song together. So I thought it was quite nice to see both these icons on stage at the same time, and then you can experience that for yourself. So that's a live version from below. And by the way, you'll find all of the links to those clips in the description below. And by the way, I've also included my last video from the Black Eyed Peas, so if you want to recap on that one, feel free. So I trust you found this insight into Britney Spears a little bit of an encouragement for you today. Let's be kind, particularly to those who are stars in this world. Perhaps take the pressure off just a bit, and let's find the humanness in everybody. Well, if you've come back for another video, thank you very much for doing so, or if this is your first time to Life Reflections Through Music, welcome to the channel, and the encouragement to everybody is thank you for hanging around to the end and come back for some more. Well, that's it for today. Next time we're going to go on to 80s pop rock, Dear Enemy. So until then, I'll catch you around.